Life in a wetland. The wetland biome. Wetlands are a soggy biome. These lands hold water or soak it up like a sponge. Earth needs these places to stay healthy. Wetlands keep water clean and stop floods. They also provide homes and food for many living things. Three main types of wetlands are found around the world. They are marshes, swamps, and bogs. Most wetlands lie at the edges of lakes, rivers, or oceans. Wetlands near seas are filled with salt water. Those by rivers or lakes hold fresh water.
Tap the pictures of the wetlands. Try again. Good job! Wetlands can look different, but they all hold or soak up water.
The climate. A wetland's distance from the equator determines its climate. Those in the tropics stay warm all year. Wetlands far north are cold most of the time. Temperate wetlands often have warm summers and cool winters.
Tap the wetland that stays warm all year long. Yes, that wetland is close to the equator.
Wetlands may hold water all year long or have wet and dry periods. Some freeze in winter. Many wetlands get a lot of rain in spring. Others get little rain and can completely dry out. The plants. Wetland plants have adapted to live in water. The trees that fill swamps are often wide at the bottom. This helps them stay in place. Many mangrove trees grow roots above ground. These roots carry needed air to roots underwater.
Wow! Usually roots grow under the ground. This mangrove tree has its roots above ground.
Grasses and floating plants fill the world's marshes. Their long stems and roots hold them down in watery soil. Moss covers bogs and becomes peat. The peat is brown like soil and made of rotting moss. The animals. Birds of all kinds are found in wetlands. Many have webbed feet for swimming. Some have long legs for wading. Birds pluck plants and insects from the wet soil with their beaks. Some must watch out for hungry reptiles.
Can you find a bird's webbed foot? Try again. Look at the picture of the duck. Can you find a bird's webbed foot? Try again. Look at the picture of the duck. Can you find a bird's webbed foot? You found it! Webbed feet help birds swim in the wetlands.
Amphibians are built to live in wetlands. They are born in water with bodies like fish. Over time, they grow legs and feet. Then they crawl onto land to begin a new life.
Thanks for reading with me. Let's see what you learned about the wetlands. Tap the picture that shows a wetland. Yay! Wetlands hold or soak up water. Which sentence describes how plants have adapted to live in a wetland? Birds live in the wet. Which sentence describes how plants have adapted to live in a wetland? Some roots. That's right! Plants adapt so they can survive in their biome. Nice work! We learned so much about the wetland biome.
Almost there! Keep learning for a surprise! This is a story about Peck's birthday. To be the best readers we can be, we need to ask questions while we read. Are you ready? Yes! It was Peck's birthday, and Sandy made a cake. She went inside to get balloons. When she came back outside, the cake had disappeared. Can you think of any questions about this story? I wonder who took the cake? Why did they take it? Where did they take it? Let's look for the answers as we keep reading. What a mystery!
Let's keep reading the story. We can practice asking questions while we read. When we do that, it helps us understand the story better. Cody arrives to help Sandy find the cake. Can you think of a question about this page? I wonder, where will they decide to look? The friends look sad because they couldn't find the cake. Can you think of a question about this page? I wonder, will they give up and stop looking for the cake? All of a sudden, Peck shows up. Which one is a good question to ask about this page? Tap on the choices to hear them read out loud. How tall is Sandy? Oops. With Sandy, oops. Why is Peck covered in frosting? Good job. What do you think? Why is Peck covered in frosting? If we keep reading, we find out that Peck took the cake because it had his name on it. Let's read another story and ask questions while we read. This book is about Cody and Alo. They are hot in the sun. Which one is a good question to ask about the picture? Tap on the choices to hear them read out loud. Why it oops. Make sure only one answer is selected. Which one is a good question to ask about the picture? Tap on the choices to hear them read out loud. Why is yes? Asking that question will help us understand the story. Which one is a good question to ask about the picture? Tap on the choices to hear them read out loud. What will... That's right. What do you think? What will they do with the water? If we keep reading, we find out the friends are making a swimming pool. That will keep them cool. Can you think of a question about this page? Record your voice. Tap the pencil at the top of the screen and then the microphone. Press the green check mark when you're done.
Your gift is almost here. Let's continue learning.